My name is Kelsey Hornung, and my species name is the Solenopsis invicta, and its common name is the red imported fire ant.
Hi, my name is Sarah Schneider, and my species is the Nylandria fulva, commonly known as the tawny crazy ant or the raspberry ant. Our topic is which would be the better invading species?
The red imported fire ant is from South America. It arrived in the U.S. in the 1930s by ship. They are found covering more than 275 million acres in the United States. They're a reddish-brown color with a black gaster that holds the stinger. Colonies have 100,000 to 500,000 ants. The queen lays between 1,500 to 5,000 eggs per day. Worker ants take care of the queen and the eggs, defend the colony, find the food, and build the colony. The lifespan of worker ants is anywhere from 30 to 180 days, and the queen can live up to 6 years. Their behavior is small but highly aggressive. They cost the U.S. billions of dollars yearly in agricultural damage of livestock, wildlife, equipment, and crops. They naturally disperse by flowing water. When they sting, they inject an alkaloid venom, which are very painful and itchy. 5 million people are stung each year in the southeastern United States, and 25,000 of these people will need medical attention. They are destructive and lack natural enemies. They attack the eggs of birds and reptiles as well as small mammals. They are aggressive enough and have such large colonies that they are capable of killing newborn calves and deer. Their unique characteristics are they have the ability to grab things with their mandibles and sting in response to a slight movement. Their colonies are very hard to destroy.
The tawny crazy ant was first found in the U.S. in 2002 in Texas. It has been commonly misidentified in the past as a similar other species, which is Nylandia pubens. So they are reported in very low numbers. They are reddish-brown ants with winged males. They do not have a stinger, but instead have an acetopore that can excrete a chemical for attacking or defense. Each colony has multiple queens, which can result in some nests being interconnected and increase their size and resources. Colonies can rapidly form at alarmingly fast paces and also disappear just as quickly. The tawny crazy ant has very erratic tendencies when foraging around, unlike most others who create loose trails that they can all follow. Their colonies are built under rocks, mulch, and other debris. Colonies are not built as centralized nests or mounds, but they have many entrances and exits that can be very large. They bite when they are invaded, and they have detrimental effects to small livestock and other wildlife once they have infested a certain area. They have caused chickens and other small animals to die of asphyxia. They can attack larger livestock by going for the eyes and nose. Although they have large potential to ruin crops, by drying out grasslands. In residential areas, tawny crazy ants have dominated the dreaded wild red fire ant in some homes. Homeowners, as a result, have decided they preferred the red fire ant after experiencing the tawny crazy ant because of their destruction and infestation.
Oh, get out.
No.
The red imported fire ant is an immediate threat to some states' economies due to their invasive personalities. They ruin many crops and kill livestock. They also make conditions for workers very dangerous due to their aggressiveness in attacking in groups. Their stings produce red, swollen blisters that can last up to a week. One ant can bite and sting multiple times and may result in immediate medical attention.
Red fire ants can be seen as more aggressive towards humans, but can also be treated more easily with insecticides because their mounts have one entry and exit at the center. This can also help humans eliminate their presence for workers to increase their safety. The tawny crazy ant has an invasive advantage due to each colony having more than one queen and disperse and harder to see under rubble. This helps them continue reproducing and working even after one queen dies. With this advantage, the colonies can grow larger and faster without risk of dying by the extermination of the queen. The larger numbers increase future damage to livestock and crops.
The red imported fire ant has displaced many other ant species when their colonies are abundant. Their colonies have large numbers and aggressively combat threats to their colony, which explains their capability to kill animals and ruin agricultural equipment. They can have an average of 100,000 new queens each year, making their reproduction very abundant as well. This ant species is able to reproduce while in the air, and they lack natural predators, so their expansion is ample and very easily accomplished. They often take over native ant species. They are 5 times more abundant in North America than they are in South America, which is their native homeland.
Although the tawny crazy ants numbers are not specifically recorded, they have potential to overpower red fire ants, as previously stated. The crazy ant has also recently been found to be very detrimental when they colonize in electrical systems. They have caused hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages to large productive companies by creating short circuits and equipment failure, solidifying their invasiveness in economic aspects.
The red imported fire ant is a very aggressive species. Their colonies easily destroy agriculture. Since they are capable of killing small and large animals, as well as destroying equipment and ruining crops, they cost the United States billions of dollars annually in repairs as well as trying to control infestations of this species. The red imported fire ant is more invasive because it is more detrimental to humans. They have the capability to bite and sting humans, which can lead to serious medical issues if untreated, unlike the tawny crazy ant, which lacks a stinger.
The tawny crazy ant can be seen as more invasive for 2 reasons. First, they can survive in colonies almost anywhere and thrive best in mulch, which is very common in urban areas and commercial and residential. These colonies create infestations that are detrimental to livestock and electrical systems. Second is the acetopore at the end of each ant used for secreting chemicals for defense and attacking. This makes the tawny crazy ant more invasive than the red imported fire ant because it is more powerful in attacking other ant species and weeding them out. The physiological advantage makes them even more invasive.